Boom, 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 boom. Give me 1 second. Let me just get the link tweeted. Oh man, it's about to be a good one tonight. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what time it is. Postgame Prosperity. Yes, we going up. What's going on, bro? Give me a second. My bad for my inactivity in the beginning of the video. I was trying to, get the tweet out. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Nice hoodie. Thank you. Thank you. This is actually my brand. They're hard on my sleeve hoodies. You feel me? Impossible. It's going to be running ads and stuff soon, But thank you. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Got the tweet out. Okay, we're getting some people in here. The comments going. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's boom. All right. What a night. Here we go. All right. I have to just pardon me because my energy is gonna be mad high. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Prosperity. I'm I Hate Sean. And the Knicks just pulled off back-to-back blowouts. Like, we literally had a back-to-back and had garbage time blowouts on both nights. This is amazing. 121-99. We ran the Rockets out of the gym. Wow. I mean, so much to be happy about. I don't even know where to start. Psych, I know exactly where to start. Bro, Emmanuel Quickley is so good at basketball, bro. He is such a gift. I am so glad we drafted him. I'm so glad he's a Knick. I'm so glad for his rapport with Derrick Rose. He needs to be on the floor as much as possible, but I won't even get into how he wasn't getting enough minutes yet because I just want to be happy right now. So let's just enjoy the fact that he came into a game that was slipping away, that was becoming a game it didn't need to be, and literally body bagged them. Like, he body bagged the Houston Rockets. He got in the game, and as soon as he got in, they went under the screen. Oh, fool, don't go under that screen. He is not one of them. I promise you. Stop going under those. Read the scouting report, bro. I don't care where. It doesn't matter if he's 27 feet out, 30 feet. He's pulling, and it's going in. So that was beautiful. That was the first one. Then he comes down. It took everything in me not to tweet that it was Steph Curry vibes. Had I been on my own personal account, I might have said some shit like that. Didn't want to make that statement for the entire brand. But that snatchback, and he pulled up on, I think it was on Nwaba, and it was just like, bro, that was crazy. That was insane. Then right after that, he dances on him, steps back, and knocks it down he creates separation whenever he needs it, gets his shot off quickly. It's amazing. He's just so talented. And then that one in the corner, I was about to scream at Alec Burks, bro. I was about to scream at Alec Burks because it took way too long to get the ball to IQ. He should have gotten the ball, but it worked out because they ended up not closing out anyway. How foolish. Once again, read the scouting report, bro. I don't care if you guys can't decide. You can't leave that guy wide open in the corner. He already hit 3. So as soon as he caught it, cash. He's so reliable. He needs to be on the floor as much as possible, bro. And then that second unit is just so, you know what? Let me read some comments because I'm ranting and I'm going to get way behind in the comments. Yo, you guys are, oh my goodness. This is so, oh man. Oh man. Here we go. You get notifications, gang? That's real, bro. That is so real. You got the notifications on. That is so real. All right, let's get it. IQ and D Rose, greater than sign, Steph and Clay. Yo, it's amazing, bro. That tandem is crazy. I want them to be the starting backcourt, but I won't even complain too much. Whatever, just have them on the court together as much as possible. Have them on the court, period, as much as possible. I mean, the floor opens up. They play so well off of each other. They both help each other. I don't know. It's so beautiful. Whichever one of them gets it, everybody's getting out and running, filling the lanes. It's such beautiful basketball. The floor is so balanced. Derrick Rose was 16 tonight. Excuse me. And both of them just create so well for themselves and for others, man. Like, and they each have so much they have so much gravity. Like, they draw so much defensive attention and in their own ways, but both of them have so much gravity. So to have a backcourt with two guys like that with that much gravity on the defense, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. I love watching those two play together. I wish I could see RJ get more than 10 seconds with them. And see, like, it just the basketball is just beautiful. The ball flows. They're active defensively. Like, they're active, bro. Like, they're not just good. Like, they're active. They're everywhere. Like, they're trying to get out in transition. They're trying to create opportunities. It is amazing, bro. It is so refreshing. I love when they're on the floor in both halves. That game was not a 21-point game all night. That was not a 21-point game all night by any stretch of the imagination. I was very stressed out when it got down to 5 points. Not even because I thought we were going to lose, but it was just disgusting how that was happening. When we got up to 15, even for it to go into halftime, that was the bench that did that. The starters played pretty close with the Rockets. And we blew them out of the water every single time Derrick Rose and IQ check and the game changes. I don't appreciate that. I'm not going to get there yet. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Great weekend, bro. Great weekend. Oh, my goodness. Knicks back-to-back. Friday night Knicks with a back-to-back Friday and Saturday. And 2 blowout wins. Oh, my goodness. We saw so much tonight. There was so much to be excited about. Obi. Definitely need him to get more minutes. Definitely, I feel like tonight at that 5-minute mark where he came out, tonight should have been the night that we saw Obi and Julius. We were up by 20. We could have tried it out. Obi was rolling. He hit the 3. He was getting the post, creating his own opportunities. Bro, that alley-oop from Kevin Knox. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I don't know. That shit was thunderous. Like, it was crazy. He caught that in oh my goodness. The fact that he's just capable of doing that, just that's crazy. That's crazy. That looked like it hurt if you were anywhere near it. Like, it looked like there was collateral damage. I mean, what a threat, man. And yeah, he's looking comfortable offensively. He's creating his own. He's getting ISOs and making his move in the post. He's getting his footing right. He missed a lot from 3 in the first half, but got that one to go in the second half because, once again, Derrick Rose's gravity, there was no one within 15 feet of Obi. It was crazy. Got the pass right out there, knock it down. Boom. Beautiful basketball, man. I just cannot say enough about how beautiful the basketball we're seeing is. It's amazing. It is so beautiful, bro. Oh, man. Noti. Hey, y'all are real. Salute. Amazing game. The team is complete since we traded for Rose. It does feel that way, bro. It seems like that was what we were, it's crazy. I didn't even know what we were missing with Derrick Rose. But, when we made the trade, I was like, yo, we were last in pace. We needed somebody else that can create and finish at the basket and have the gravity and pull the defense and things like that. So I didn't expect him to do anything like what he's doing now. I don't know, man. He's just so good, so efficient. I mean, I trust him. Even when he makes a turnover, I'm not tripping. It's all right, whatever. You're going to figure it out the next play. He's just making it happen out there, man. And everything is getting easier for everyone. It just looks like everything is easier for everyone due to both of them. Derrick Rose makes it easy, but IQ as well. And the two of them together, it's like we found the Dragon Balls. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. It's amazing. I love that lineup. I love watching them play basketball. Once again, I hope RJ gets some time with those guys because they have so much fun. It just looks fun, bro. And that's the thing. When basketball is fun, it's different. And I was so happy to see the Kevin Knox play. For him to get the steal and then get out in transition, throw it up to IQ, and then IQ throw it up to him, and he throws it down like that. That was beautiful. That's fun. That's fun. Guys are getting out. Guys are running. Guys are making plays. Hopefully we see more Kevin Knox minutes. I like that he put him in where he put him in at. That was cool. He was getting Rose out. Rose did 22 minutes. This is a 20-point game. Don't need to be out there. Cool. Get Kevin Knox in. That's cool. I wish RJ could have finished the game instead of Burks. Or been out there with that lineup at that point. Burks didn't really do anything to warrant being in the game at that point to have RJ sitting down. But, I guess we're not going to see RJ get the treatment that we feel like RJ should get, or that I feel like, or I shouldn't say we, I can't speak for everybody, but hey, man, prosperous. What a win. Julius Randle, 22-9. Again, he was sunning PJ Tucker for a majority of the night. Nones Noel and Taj Gibson both did their part. Nones had a good game, and he was catching the ball a lot. He was, he finished around the basket. He defended well. He's too small on the boards, man. We missed Mitch on the boards tonight, and we're probably going to miss Mitch on the boards a lot, man. So I think Taj is better on the boards, but Nones did a good job tonight. This was great, man. This is great. Sean, New York Knicks basketball is fun as hell, bro. I was having a blast. I'm telling you, the Obi oop was the loudest I've ever screamed. But I mean, I screamed so much for this game, bro. I mean, the IQ threes were just so exciting. The Kevin Knox oop was crazy. Like, it was beautiful, man. It was such a beautiful game. I love the way they're playing basketball. They look like they're having fun too. Like, it's more fun to watch when you can see them having fun. Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, it's beautiful. They make me want to go play 2K, like, right now. Let's see. Dubs on dubs. You know what it is. 2 straight. Another winning streak. We going for 3. That's it. We here, man. It's here. It's time to get back to 500. We deserve it. This is a good team, man. This is a good team. This team, we can avoid the play-in. I'm telling you. This is a good basketball team, bro. I love it. Celebratory J and Postgame Prosperity. Let's go. You know the vibes. Let's go. What a prosperous moment, bro. This is beautiful. Yo, the Knicks never get back-to-back blowouts. Like, this is crazy. I love it here, bro. I love it here so much. Oh, my goodness. Yo, Emmanuel Quickley's got to play more than 21 minutes. I'm sorry. Come on. Like, he's just so good when he's out there. As soon as he gets in, the game changes. We don't have to keep that lightning in the bottle, bro. Like, just let him be. Like, give him as many minutes as he can handle. It's clear. Like, come on, stop playing with him. Please. If you can't, I would like to just start IQ and Rose and just make that the lineup. It's nice look, trust me, it's great to have an exciting bench that comes in and changes the game like they do. So I'm not tripping. Like, as long as we get them, the minutes have to tilt the guy starting, then start making these shifts like 5 minutes into the quarter, because those guys got to be out there more. If Derek can't be, if you don't want to have him, if you don't want to play him more than 22, 25 minutes, that's understandable. You can figure out a way around that. But IQ is a rookie, and he can handle 30 minutes. Like, he can handle 30 minutes. Put him out there for as many minutes as he can handle, bro. He changes the game. He literally changed the game. Like, literally, it's very clear. He continues to change the game, bro. Like, he changed the game tonight. It was a different game. Oh, my goodness, man. And that's the thing I don't get. I'm going to get to the comments right after this. But, Burks was awful in the first half. Like, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but he was bad. IQ was a bucket. He was getting to the basket. He got the little scoop floater. He was hooping in the first half in the limited time he was in. I didn't like that he came out when he came out. I felt like he could have done more, but I was like, all right, whatever. What are you going to do about it? But for Burks to, like, in the second half, when we went to timeout, and it was like, okay, they better put the second unit back in. Like, the starters had let the lead slip to like 5. It was really bad. And we came out and we had Rose, Burks, Reggie, Randall, and Noel, or Taj, one of them two, I believe. And it was just like, bro, come on, all right, whatever. Reggie hit 3 straight in the first quarter. Maybe you want to leave him out there. I don't know, like, but if you want to leave Reggie, there's no way that Reggie and Burks can both be in over IQ right now. And definitely not Burks, because it's like Burks is somebody you decided to, and that you brought someone else off the bench instead of IQ. You brought Burks in first, even though he didn't play well in the first half and IQ did. So it's like, when is the merit going to reflect in the playing time? Like, he's hooping. He shouldn't have to keep fighting to get 20 minutes, 22 minutes. Like, he's hooping, bro. Like, play him as long as he can, play him as many minutes as he can handle. But another solid game from Alfred as well. Like, it wasn't a bad Alfred night. I don't have anything bad to say about Alfred. I don't have anything bad to say about anything, really. Like, this was a really nice game. It's that starting lineup is not a good lineup. Still, I keep saying that. Even when they play well, it was a good game from Alfred. It was. but he was still the third best point guard today. Like he played a good game, and he was the third best point guard. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, your third best point guard shouldn't be the starter. That seems like very, very simple logic. Back to back, Knicks run New York. You know what it is. IQ plus Rose plus 18. Oh, IQ and Rose plus 18. That second unit is unreal. Unreal, bro. Unreal. The basketball they play is electrifying. And they're plus 18 because they really shifted the game. It was a whole different ball game. It's amazing, bro. They are amazing. They keep doing it. Rose is looking like the offensive answer the Knicks needed. He's looking like exactly what we needed. Like, he's drawing attention. He's finding guys. He's making sure everybody gets involved. He's getting guys running. What we're seeing in the second unit is the difference from a team that was last in the NBA in pace. Like, this is what it looks like. This is what modern basketball looks like, getting up and running, and this is what this team can be. So I want us to do that as much as possible. And that's why, like, even though he was out there for a couple minutes, it was so nice to see Knox be involved in 2 big plays. Like, because I want to see him get back out there, too, and get some shots up and be able to, like, I want us to play exciting basketball, get up and down the floor. Like, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful. It's beautiful to see it that way. And yeah, this team can be so good, man. This team can be so good. That Knox to Obi slam was electric, bro. I almost threw my phone. I literally yelled louder than I've yelled in quite some time. Like, I think I might still be recovering. I was just like, whoa, like, it was thunderous, man, thunderous. That's crazy. Did anyone notice how many John Wall dropped on Elf's head in that third quarter? Was starting to get away from us in second unit to the rescue. Yo, I didn't want to tweet it because everybody was going to act like I was being super biased. I really try to be as impartial as possible. Actually, I try to lean to the side of, like, being really nice to him when I'm tweeting the game. I don't ever want to, like, cover it unfairly. So he normally gives me the opportunity to say he's playing like shit because he plays like shit. Today he played relatively and fairly well, so I didn't say much. But yeah, in that third quarter, John Wall was cooking him and, like, clapping and, like, really getting into it. John Wall was absolutely cooking him, and we weren't getting anything back on the other end. Like, he was just getting cooked. That was it. So, you know, the second unit definitely came into the rescue because, like, John Wall was in control of the game at a point. Like, the Rockets, you know, we were going at their pace. You know, they were coming down, they were scoring, getting stops on the other end, like, you know, but once the second unit checked in and we were getting stops and getting out in transition and the ball was flowing and guys were hitting threes, like, it's different, man. It's just different. It's different. You see how different it is. Honestly, both Alfred and Reggie played well tonight. They did not have bad games. I don't have bad things to say about them, but they were still the second best backcourt. They were still the second best backcourt by far, actually. Second best only by default as well because only 2 played. So, like, those two, like, IQ and Rose need to be on the floor as much as possible. Like, it's simple. It's simple. It's simple because it's nice to win tonight. First of all, the Rockets played like shit. The Rockets were playing terribly. They had played no defense tonight, like, at all. So, like, I don't want us to, you know, like, those things, we still need to play IQ more than 22 minutes. Like, those things still need to be improved on. It's still obvious that the second unit is definitely better than the starters. And if you're going to keep the starters starting, at least get the second unit out there earlier because leads shouldn't have to get cut to 5 after the bench. It's really nice to have a bench that builds your leads up. But the worst thing about having a bench that builds your leads up is complimenting them with a starting lineup that loses the leads. Like, that's not, the bench is supposed to, like, build your lead or sustain your lead while the starters get rest. The bench isn't there to save the starters over and over. That's not how basketball is supposed to work. So if the team that's better, if the guys who are better and better for you, just start them and play them as much as you can. Like I said, if you got to limit Derrick Rose's minutes for whatever reasons, fully understandable, find a way to do that, but also play IQ more than 22 minutes. He shouldn't have to play 22 minutes on a night where he's on fire. He was 6 for 6 with 16 points at a point. Why isn't this guy playing as much as he can? I know Alfred had a decent game, but still send him to Mars. I agree. Decent game. Really hope that a potential trade suitor was watching and liked what they saw. I hope they check a box score or something. Yeah, take him. We'll bring him to you. I will fly out to New York, help him pack his shit, and transport him to wherever he needs to go. I promise. Even if it's in Canada. Even though they're in Tampa right now, I will still take him to Canada if he's got to check in at the embassy. I don't know what happens. I don't know the process, but I'm down for it. Only concern I have is I need RJ to get some of the Rose IQ love. Please, please. That's killing me. Because they're out there having so much fun, and RJ is on the bench like the Squidward meme. Like, it's crazy. IQ and Rose are SpongeBob and Patrick just running outside like, yay! And RJ's on the bench looking out the window. Like, it's crazy. He doesn't get to have any of the fun with them. And he doesn't get to touch the court with them at all. I think since Rose has gotten here, RJ has probably spent like 30 seconds on the court with them in total. It's like, come on, bro. Like, let him get out there. Like, these are the guys. Put the guys on the floor who are best for like what we have going on. Like, put RJ in situations that are best for him. If there's guys who are playing great basketball and getting up and down and getting in transition and having fun and making plays, let RJ play with them. Honestly, at this point, if you're going to keep Alfred and Reggie Bullock in the starting lineup and you're going to keep IQ and Rose on the bench, if that's the plan because you want the bench to come in and give us a jolt or whatever it is, whatever you don't want to fix what isn't broken, whatever it is, then take RJ out of the starting lineup. I'm there. I'm there. I'm all the way there, bro. Especially now that Mitch is out for a little while. Just take RJ out of the starting lineup too. I don't know. Just put Alec Burks in there. I don't care. But get him on the court with IQ and Rose. If you're not going to start IQ and Rose, and I just don't want RJ to be completely separated from them at all times. He's married to Alfred Payton minutes. They both played 22 minutes, like all of them together pretty much. It's gross. It's gross. Get him away from Alfred Payton. Like, let him get out there with the fun team. Please, please, please. I'm begging you. Let's see. I don't care what anyone says. This is a playoff team. Dean, I fully agree. This is a playoff team. I keep telling people we're definitely capable of making the playoffs. And for a fact, we can make the playoffs. And like I said, I want the 6th seed. Like, I'm not even gunning for the 8th seed. No, I want the 6th seed. I want to avoid the play-in. Like, I want to be in. I want to be safe in the playoffs. I want to earn that and be there securely. That is my goal, and I think it's very attainable. I think this team can do it, especially if we play the right guys. I keep saying it, and I will keep saying it. This is definitely a playoff team. I fully agree, Dean. Damn it, the comments just moved themselves. Hate when that happens. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna start speeding up a little bit because I feel like I missed it. Happiness, pure happiness. Feel you, Alex. I am overjoyed completely. I need Rose IQ RJ minutes so badly. I need to see what it could be. I need it, bro. I need to see them get out. Yo, transition RJ is like my favorite RJ. It's just that the starting lineup is like the worst pace in the NBA. Like we were last in pace in the NBA. So we barely get transition RJ. Even in the beginning of the game, he came down, he put John Wall in the post. RJ really picks his, like, all right, I'll get to the basket and finish. I'll pull up for the mid-range jumper, or I'll come down and post you up. He's got options in transition. So seeing him get out and run, and Derrick Rose and IQ be looking for him, or RJ be the one to have both of them being off the ball, like, oh my goodness, man, like, it can be so fun. We have to see it, please. I really need to see it. I know it's prosperity, but should I be worried about RJ's lack of minutes? Like I was saying, man, I don't like that Burks was in with the lineup at the end instead of RJ. I think that RJ could have come back in the game the same way that like Randall came back into the game. I feel like RJ could have come in for Burks and played with that lineup, and gotten an opportunity to do that, gotten an opportunity to get in the rhythm, like be treated like a starter and a key piece of this team. I don't know if it's like tough love. I don't know what it is, but he's not being treated that way, and it's reflecting. Like it compounds the issue. It does. I just know it does. RJ can't keep playing with Elf, man. I'm begging. Need RJ freed from Elf. We're all here. We get it. Need him freed from. It's gross. It's actually gross. It's disgusting that RJ is playing all of his minutes with Alfred Payton. Still, we're still not doing the best things for RJ. Come on. All of them, every single one, he can't get like every time I saw him come in the game, I was like, cool, he's about to get the run with Derrick Rose. One play in, 15 seconds later, over to the scorer's table for Derrick Rose. Are you serious? Come on, man. Come on. Can we please get that? We need it. RJ needs it. Please, just please. It's killing me. It's really killing me. The beautiful Rose IQ connection continues to be beautiful. So beautiful, bro. Oh my goodness. Like they make me I believe in anything when they're on the court. It's always I have full confidence when IQ and Rose are on the court. I don't care who they're out there against. I don't care if it's first unit, second unit, third unit. I don't care what team it is. The floor is just open. They move, the ball swings from both sides of the floor. Like it moves so well. The floor is balanced. You got guys who can attack on each side. I mean, the defense has to honor everything. And, like, oh, my goodness. There's just so much gravity. It's beautiful, bro. It's such beautiful basketball. I love it. Knox looked motivated in the small minutes he gets. Knox looked very motivated. He was only out there for about 4 minutes, but I love the minutes he was out there for. I love the way he looked. I love the way that he was, being active, and the fact that he was getting involved in some highlight plays. That's always fun. So I hope that eventually leads to him. Regardless of anything, I love that he came in and looked ready. You're sitting out. You've been telling you're situational. You were shooting 40% from three in the beginning of the year. I don't like the fact that Knox is out of the rotation. I feel like there could have been minutes for him. I feel like there's a lot. Like I don't think it's very warranted that he completely fell out. But hey, you got called in, 4 minutes left, and came in and made plays right away. That's great. Coaches noticed that. So regardless of if he's a part of the rotation going forward, probably not. I doubt he's going to just be in the rotation next game. That would be wonderful. But, coaches notice when you come in and you were ready. So that's great. Love the fact that he's ready. Obi had a very nice game. He's growing, and that's all we can ask for. Exactly, Dean. Very well said. Yes, love it. I keep saying, man, just appreciate what we get from Obi as we get it, and it's going to continue to expand. We're seeing a lot. We've seen huge steps from Obi over the past week or so. I mean, multiple times now he just ISO'd and got himself possession, set himself up in the post, and then operated and finished. And he's looking like a real threat. He's finished with a couple different moves. He's got that nice little floater, a push shot. So I'm excited. He's getting the three ball. The alley he caught today was ridiculous. He's putting the ball on the floor and he took it left-handed off the dribble and finished cradled. I was like, okay, yeah, no, he's doing some things. So I mean, he's shown flashes of a lot, and he just he continues to do it. He continues to put things together little by little, and I hope that we start. I really I need to see Obi and Randall minutes soon, please. I need him to be out there a little more, get some time, get some consistency. Because I feel like he can really get into a comfortable space and really help us and really help himself as well. It would be amazing. Second unit is nice. Second unit is amazing. It's beautiful. Such great basketball. Obi getting better with minutes. Love to see it considering he was a 22-year-old bust. Yeah, people just be running their mouths, bro. They just be running their mouths and they need something to say. People were calling Obi a bust before he had played 10 games. It was crazy. It was bro, he got injured on opening night. Why are y'all tripping? So, but you gotta let dummies be dummies. Let's see. Sorry, I like the sound. I actually did that longer than I was supposed to. Boom, boom. Just wanted to say how much I appreciate these streams and all the commentary. I feel like you read my mind when I'm watching the game. Keep up the good work. Yo, Derek, salute to you, man. I appreciate you. And the fact that you feel like I read your mind means you must be a brilliant man. No, I'm playing. I'm not playing, honestly. But you feel me? Thank you so much. And thank you for being a part of it and, being here for it. That's great. And it makes it so much more fun to do. I always say that. Shout out to all of you guys. But thank you so much. And you guys say some of the nicest things to me on really a daily basis. And it takes I thank you. Truly. It means a lot. I feel like I never really get to truly express how much it means. I'm not sure if I'll ever really fully be able to express it. I can't even really quantify it, but it means the world. Salute. Thank you so much. And that's on behalf of me and behalf of the Knicks wall. We really appreciate you guys and all of your involvement. We thank you so much. And it makes this process so much more fun. It makes being a fan so much more fun. It makes watching the game so much more fun. It's amazing, bro. Win or lose, you guys are here. We've had these conversations, prosperity or pouting, but we do it together, and it's great. Haters quiet these days. Yeah, they was talking a whole lot about Obi. Don't have shit to say now. That Obi slam was so crazy. Kid jumps out the gym. Out of the gym, bro. Jumps out the gym, reached back for it, threw it down with an immense thunderous power, bro. It was crazy. It was insane. I need to see more minutes from Obi. The Garden would have erupted, for sure. The Garden would have went nuts for that one. Oh, my goodness. I still feel like the Garden erupted. That's how crazy it was. That's how loud I screamed. I feel like, the Garden erupted in spirit. We were all home, but the Garden erupted, all of us. So, yeah, that was crazy, man. That was amazing. I don't think IQ realizes the love he would get in a packed Garden. They would lose their minds for him. Bro, when IQ went 3 for 3 back to back to back, the Garden would have erupted, bro. The Garden would erupt for IQ every single night. Like we would have custom chants for IQ, MVP, all kind of stuff, and he would be like, honestly, if there were fans in the Garden, IQ would have been starting already. No doubt about it. I truly don't feel like they would have gotten away with this heist if there were fans in the Garden. There would have been no way. IQ would have been starting. It would have been really like IQ would have been starting. Rip Quivers, hello, Rickley. Rickley? Rosalie? I gotta go Rosalie over Rickley. I don't know if Rosalie gets the job done though. Like I don't know, Rickley. Like that's a tough one. We gotta deliberate, but that's a tough one. The Quick Roses connection. Quos. This is a really tough one. Give me a dose of Quos. I like it. Quos. I mean, we can go with Quos. If Quos, stick to the status Quos. Oh, all right. Boom. Status Quos. Boom. I low key like Rickley. Yup, it kind of sound musty though. Yeah, I feel you. I didn't want to knock it down, but it does sound a little bit musty. Knicks bench outscoring other benches 149-74 since the Rose trade. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. We're outscoring other benches by 75 points over what's that? 3 games? How many games has he been here? 3 games now. Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. Easiest remaining schedule in the league. We're going to see a lot more like these. Oh my goodness. I can get used to this, man. I had my feet kicked up. This is beautiful. I agree. Quos sounds the best. Great W by the Knicks for sure. Dose of Quos. Need that on a t-shirt, specifically in the color green, if you know what I mean. Cousins legit. Yeah, great W for sure, though. All of this is amazing. Cousins legit looks like he aged 10 years after his injury. Poor dude. Yeah, man. He was set for a huge contract. He was one of the best bigs in the league, man. It's really unfortunate, but I mean, hope it's never over. Hopefully he gets back to it. Another back-to-back win, and man, does that second unit look good. Loving how this team is playing right now. Yo, the team is playing amazing basketball. The second unit looks amazing, and the back-to-back win is beautiful. Having a back-to-back and taking both games and in blowout fashion is such an amazing thing, man. I feel so great. I mean, I'm on cloud 9 right now. Like, this is amazing. Like, it feels really good to be a Knicks fan right now. And we're just so happy about that. Speaking of being a Knicks fan, do your civic duty as a Knicks fan and vote for Julius Randle every single day. We make sure at the Knicks wall that we tweet it so that you can retweet it. If retweet counts as a vote, they counted as double today. It's not midnight yet, so go vote right now. If you haven't voted already, go vote again. I don't care. Vote as many times as you can. The Knicks account always tweets it. So tweet it, retweet it, wherever it's from. I mean, just vote for Julius Randle every single day. As many ways as you can. Go on NBA.com. Whatever it takes. Julius Randle deserves to be an all-star, and we need to make sure that happens. This knot is tied terribly, and it's cool. It's happening already. It's already there. Yeah, 35 minutes in. There's nothing I can do about that. Boom. If Burks' bad play continues, they should look to move him at the deadline, or should they give Knox more time instead? I think that we could give Knox some time, honestly. I mean, I trust Burks, though. I don't think he's going to be, I mean, he wasn't even horrible. He's going to hit shots eventually. He made that really nice pass to Nerlens. He created that opportunity. I'd like to see Knox get some minutes, though. I don't know what to answer on that one. I mean, if somebody wants Burks at the deadline, the way, he's going to get back. He had good games last week, so I'm not going to trip too much. I mean, he's definitely helpful for this team for sure. And teams have to at least respect his jumper. So, I mean, I'm not going to kill him. But I would like to see Knox get some minutes wherever you can get him at. Whether he does or not, though, is very encouraging. Like I said, to see him in those 4 minutes, just be ready right away. We should flip some of the damn, the comments moved. We should flip some of the Elf Bullock, Frank Knox bunch for Malik Monk to BH. I mean, look, I don't know if anybody wants Elf or Bullock. I don't know what's going on with Frank. He's on COVID protocols right now, I think, still. But yeah, I'd like to see him get to play. I'd like to see Knox get to play before I flip them for Monk. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't mind Malik Monk. I don't know though. I really don't know. I love Rose. LOL. Were you happy with the trade or you didn't want him? I was very happy with the trade. I was happy with the trade because we got good value from it, and I also really appreciate Dennis. So I liked him being able to get his own opportunity somewhere else. But it all worked out. We gave away somebody who wanted to go to the G League and a mid-second round pick to get Derrick Rose, and he's completely it's crazy. I didn't know he was going to be this great for us, but I knew he was going to help, and I was very happy with the trade. Let's go. Then IQ came with the splack. Derrick Rose trade was smart as F. Yes, exactly, Robert. It was brilliant. It was a great move by this front office. His front office has I have full faith in his front office at this point, man. I really appreciate them. Once again, only thing I've felt betrayed by was them bringing Elf back after letting him go. That was really hurtful. But otherwise, it's been amazing. I love it. I really trust them. They're making things happen. They're making shrewd moves, and they're paying off. We're seeing instant returns, and that's beautiful. We got him for cheap. Exactly. You can't be mad about that at all. And it's been such a huge difference. It's amazing. Knox needs to get back in the rotation. I agree, honestly. I would love to see Knox get back in the rotation. I feel like he never really fully deserved to come out of it, and I love the way that he was just ready when his number was called today. Realistically, if we stay at this pace more or less for the rest of the season, where is our season headed? It depends on what our season, on what the pace is, because, our pace still isn't any, the pace of the last 2 games. That would be a great pace to stay on. It would, but what is our pace exactly? Because we'll win a couple games, and then we'll, lose 4 out of 5 out of 6. We'll win a couple games. So it's we got to put things together and really establish a pace. And we got to have the best team on the floor that we can for as many minutes as possible. And that's something I'm going to keep stressing, because especially on nights against good teams, that's what it's going to come down to. Just having the best players out there for as long as you can. Playing a great game and losing it is a loss. So, I hope that we do that. If we do that, if we get to that, if we pivot to that pretty quickly, if we stop playing IQ 20 minutes for no reason, then we can be, the sky's the limit, honestly. I'm not going to say we're a championship team or nothing like that, but I feel like we could be a top 6, even top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. We're not very far from it now, and we can play with, I don't think any of those teams in the 4 to 6 range we can't play with. So, I have full confidence in that, but we would have to make the right moves and have the right guys on the floor. Our chemistry is getting better every day. Our lineups will change. Once we have an official lineup, we will be scaring the league. Mikey Mike, that's very well said, because that's what I think. That's kind of where I was coming from when I was answering that last question, in terms of what is our pace. Once we establish that pace, it'll be huge, but we have to establish it. And you're right, they're building chemistry. The lineups are going to shake out. I don't know exactly what the lineups are going to be, but when they do shake out and the right things are happening on the floor, it's going to be really scary when this team has the right guys on the floor. And then when we start building that and getting that, established lineup and things like that, and then get Mitch back, oh my goodness, it's going to go crazy. So we can really, this can be a special season, man. Boom. I was hoping the Taj Noel combo could be a competent fill-in for Mitch. They look good tonight. They did look good. Other than being too small on the boards, they looked very good. They did a great job. But Noel looked like a baby out there on the boards at times. I was a little bit scary. LMAO, I like status quos. Salute. If you guys like status quos, if that's what you guys want to go with, we can make it happen. Sean, my guy, with a dub. Let's cook Atlanta Monday. Yo, let's really cook Atlanta. Beating them again after people said all they said about them and thought they were such a promising young team, and we weren't, blah, blah, blah. They are food to me, bro. Let's eat. Let's eat on Monday. Truly, I really don't fear that team at all. I want IQ to bust Trae Young's ass again. I want Derrick Rose to bust Trae Young's ass. I want, let's make it happen, man. 3 straight. Let's build this momentum. Let's really start to put our foot down in the Eastern Conference a little bit and show what we can do against some of these teams who think they're in the same range as us. Heat down 16 to the Jazz. Guess the refs didn't come through for them today. Oh, yeah, you went to the Jazz. It's not going to be the same thing with the refs. The Heat are, they're a solid team, but, yeah, the refs really killed us against them. That was crazy, especially the second time. I'm still upset about that. I just looked at the standings, and I think they were I just looked at the 2 games that we gave up to them, thinking we should have won both of those games, and it would have been such a difference in the standings. That's those things. Those are season-long things. That's something that I'm never going to get over, honestly. I'm not going to get over that for the rest of the year. Boom. All I need now is for the Mavs to go on a losing streak. Bro, if we go on a winning streak and the Mavs go on a losing streak simultaneously, I'm going to become one of the most annoying people on the internet. Guards, trade off of Peyton. Plain and simple. Or wave off of Peyton. Whatever needs to be done. Crazy that the Heat aren't a good team this year without the refs on their side. Oh, man. I don't want to have spicy Heat takes. You know, I feel like they're going to get it together at a point. I'm going to avoid the spicy takes, but the refs definitely helped them out for sure. And in the first game, Tibbs helped them out. But, I mean, you know, excuse me. Whoa. Fans in the Garden would be the Squidward SpongeBob meme in real life. Fans in the Garden would be the Squidward SpongeBob meme in real life because the fans would be... Oh, are you saying like when they let limited fans in and like we have to watch people enjoy it in there but not be in there? Is that what's being said? I'm not sure. My bad for not fully understanding that. That was probably just me not reading properly. Any chance Peyton gets traded and Rivers gets into the starting lineup? Rivers? No, not at all. Hopefully Peyton does get traded. That would be amazing. And hopefully either IQ or Derrick Rose enters the starting lineup. Honestly, start IQ, bro. Start IQ. Have Derrick Rose fill in whatever minutes happens off the bench. Like, you know, have Derrick Rose play as many minutes as he can all the time, whether you start him with IQ or bring him off the bench and have them play together some, or like whatever it is. But come on, have IQ on the floor as much as possible. Even if he doesn't start, play him 25 to 30 minutes. I don't care, but just come on, let's make it happen. He changed the entire game today. It was crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Doubt it. Rivers has to put a string of good games to escape the situational squad. Yeah, situational squad is hilarious. Like, not to laugh at them or anything, but it's just like Loiter Squad and Suicide Squad, but like Situational Squad. That's funny. I like that. Situational Squad. I don't want to trade Rivers for nothing. I know he's playing musty now, but his contract is so cheap, I might want to keep him. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't just trade Rivers away just for the sake of trading him away. Like, his contract is dirt cheap. He really wanted to be here. He embraced it. He embraced the vet role. Like, eventually he may like get back into a rhythm and be a useful guy off the bench for some shot creation and things like that. And until then, he's just a good vet. I mean, if he doesn't have any problem with it, then cool. Like, he lost his minutes on merit. He was playing like shit. If he understands that and he's cool with it and just staying ready, I don't have an issue with that. I'm not rushing to trade him away. He is on a great value contract. I imagine that that's because there was some kind of, you know, not backdoor thing, but just like he wanted to be here. There was some kind of agreement with that. Like, so that I would hope that they wouldn't just trade him like that. I mean, I assume that there's some kind of deeper agreement there, but I don't know shit at the same time. Offensively enough to maybe steal some playoff games. Brooklyn wouldn't sweep us. I don't think the Brooklyn would sweep us. It's tough to beat Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving in 7 games. But yeah, the defense is bad. We can get up and run on them and, you know, make plays, make things happen. Especially if we're playing the right guys. I feel like IQ would have a field day on them. So, I mean, but we could play. I think we can play with anybody, honestly. That doesn't mean I think we can beat anybody in a 7-game series. I mean, it's going to be tough ones, but I think we can play with anybody. This is a legitimately good team, bro. Like, we have a good team. And you're right. Like, Brooklyn's defense is very weak. They've lost. But, like, this is just a good team. I love this team, man. Rivers is important for off-court reasons. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that, you know, he's doing a great job doing his job, you know, like being who he's there to be. Just have him there, let him be there, and tell him stay ready. Situational squad. Let's see. Trade Rivers or Elf. Please, trade Elf. Get Elf out of here. Hopefully somebody saw him play today. He didn't play poorly, so hopefully somebody fell in love with that and trades for him. I would love that. Please. Meme. Crowd boos. Squidward paint. Oh, okay. I was thinking of the Squidward. I was thinking of the other Squidward meme we were talking about. Now I know what you're talking about. Where it's the talent show. Yes. That would be exactly what it is. We would see Elf and it would be boo, and then IQ would go to the scores table and be like, woo. Yes, that's what we wanted the whole time. Yes. Okay. Very accurate. My bad for not catching it the first time. You were right. I'm a SpongeBob connoisseur. Hype squad is Theo Pinson, one-man squad. Yo, Theo Pinson is a legend, bro. Hype legend. I was watching the Knicks all-access thing from the last little road trip they took, and like he's just legend, bro. Even when the shots go in and when he hit a 3 and we see him like this, like legend, bro. I love Theo Pinson. He's doing a great job, and you see he's clearly embracing that role. That's what he's here to do, you know, and he makes sure he plays his part. And that's so valuable to a team. Like, I was watching that, and I don't see him around them all the time and things like that, and I'm not there. But just watching his energy, like, on the bench and then watching his energy in little clips of the all-access, I'm just like, yo, like, You need a guy like this on your team, even if he doesn't play. Like, you need a guy like this on your team. Like, he's very valuable, and I'm very appreciative of Theo Pinson. So shout out to Theo Pinson. We need to say that all the time because he does his job. Shout out Theo Pinson. Boom, 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 boom. Might be time to unlock Headband Row. Man, it's time to unlock Rose and IQ Row. Put him out there with those guys, man. Let him have some fun. Stop having him look out the window like Squidward. We blow a team out when Theo gets in. That's a fact. What a GOAT, though. Definitely a GOAT. He does his job, man. I wanted his 3 to drop today. I feel like everybody was going to be really happy for him. I always see him being really happy for everyone else. So I wanted him to have that moment. Also, can't help but think we're good again because the GOAT Woody is back. Yo, and Woody is in the Garden, man. Good basketball is in the Garden as well. So shout out to Woody. Shout out to everything that's been going on. Shout out to Theo Pinson once again. Julius Randle is an all-star, so make sure you go vote for him. He's been doing his thing. Emmanuel Quickley is amazing. And he needs as many minutes as possible. 22 points in 21 minutes, 7 for 9 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3. He's just so electric, so volatile. As soon as he gets on the court, the entire game has changed. The defense doesn't know what to do about him, with him. There's no way to contain him. Like, he helps so much. Derrick Rose, 16 points, really pushing the pace, getting guys involved, bringing life to the game. It's beautiful to see. Obi Toppin, 11 points, hitting threes, getting to the basket, posting up, ISOing, finishing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm very happy. I love this team so much, and it's very nice to get back-to-back blowout wins. Totally off topic, but an interesting question. Should we retire Melo's number? I think we should retire Melo's number. I don't know if they will. They never retired Bernard King's number. But I mean, Melo, like, as far as an era in New York, like, I mean, Melo was huge for us. Like, Melo, and that was a guy who wanted to come here. You know, he won a scoring title here. The franchise never did right by Melo. Like, we didn't set Melo up the way he should have been set up. They made bad decisions, amnesties, the Bargnani trade, all kind of horrible shit. So, I mean, and Melo got blamed for a lot of it. So I would love for us to retire Melo's number. I feel like that would be a really cool, good faith thing for us to do. I feel like the organization hasn't really done a bunch of good faith things over the years, and that's something that we've always been knocked for. So retiring Melo's jersey would be really dope. I would appreciate that. But I that doesn't mean I expect it. Let's see. Or just unofficially retire by not letting anyone wear it, but no ceremony banner. I mean, I feel like there's no point of unofficially retiring. I feel like if you're going to say no one can wear a number, you may as well retire it. Like, give the man a ceremony and give him his flowers. If we retire 30, it'll be for Randall. Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, I feel like you can't really retire 30 for Randall. Like, if Bernard King had it. Like, I don't know. But, I mean, at the same time, like, if we win a chip and Julius is here, like, retire it. Last question. If we don't get a top 5 pick this year, then what position you think we should target in the draft? As far as position, if we don't have a top 5 pick, I don't think it's necessarily a particular position. I think we should just target shooting, target more shooting. I've heard a lot about Moses Moody. I haven't really watched a lot of them, but I feel like people like him a lot as a shooter. So just target one of those guys who, either come off the bench, be a wing, and spot up and shoot. I don't think we need a center at all. Mitchell Robinson is good. That's the guy. With Julius and Obi, we don't need a power. I don't think we need a big at all, honestly. So, target shooting, really solid guards, whatever. But target shooting for sure. Like, have shooting on the floor. King's not retired, I think, for off the court issues. See, I don't know much about that at all. I think we could benefit from a solid small forward in the draft. Hey man, Jonathan Kuminga Hive, watch that Mavs pick. Hopefully it's lottery, hopefully it's high, and it would be very nice to get Jonathan Kuminga. He's a stud. But yeah, that would be that's a solid target. I agree. Wing. That's Jonathan Kuminga, Scotty Barnes. But wing, shooters, anything like that would be really solid. I would like that. I think that's about it, man. At this point, I'm either going to ramble or repeat myself. Once again, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate the hell out of you over at the Knicks Wall. Tap in. We have plenty of amazing articles from amazing writers, and they write about literally every single thought you could think of Knicks related. Any possible rumor, any possible switch you'd like to see, any possible trend that's been noticed. There's an article for it, so go check that out. Also, the TKW podcast. Me, Mike, and Kyle just got together and they had a great episode, great conversation. It was really fun. It was the first time we dropped a pod episode in a while, but we did it. It was a great time, great conversation. So check that out. What else? Go to theknickswall.com. Get the quick shirts, quick coins going up. You see it, 22 points in 21 minutes. Go get that. Don't wait too long. Buy and hold the line. Boom. Another great show, my guy. Love watching. Thank you. Yo, appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. Like, thank you so, like, truly. I can't even say it enough. Like, it really means a lot. Like, it means the world. I love you guys. I don't understand the majority of the Knicks Twitter don't like Mitch, and when they get Drummond, bro, ignore those people. Honestly, Mitch is amazing. He's been doing a great job all year. But yeah, guys, so that's about it. Chat you Monday for pregame prayers before we beat Atlanta's ass and get 3 straight. I called this win. I don't know if anybody watched the last postgame show, but I definitely called this win. I said I hope that we get the Atlanta win after we take care of Houston tomorrow night. And what do? Took care of Houston, beat that ass, back-to-back blowouts. You know the vibes. Postgame prosperity, we here. Oh, Essentia. Wait. Tonight's Essentia post-game prosperity pinky up player of the game is... All right, that's a glass table. Let me stop playing. Emmanuel Quickly, 22 points, 21 minutes. Bombs away all over the court, breaking down defenders, changed the whole game. It was a 5-point game when he came in. It was slipping away, and he just blew it out of the water, and we never looked back. Love having him on the floor. Need him to get more minutes. But yes, Emmanuel Quickly is tonight's Essentia post-game prosperity pinky up player of the game, and I'll drink to that. Essentia. On that note, you guys have an excellent night. Have an excellent weekend. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Be safe. Enjoy your loved ones. All that. All right. Love you guys. From the bottom.